Blarla. Let's get this drinks machine in. All this down here, so they've got places to hang out and sit and whatnot. Could we get another good... Oh, yes, we can. So we want to split between machines and cleaning. I think that'd be good. So we now have our scanner, which I'm very excited about. But we look now. See the X-ray machine. I sort of feel is a bit overdue for a replacement. So that's what we're going to do. We're now going to build a new X-ray. There it goes. New X-ray. There. Good. Good. Right, okay. What about our tech? Do you know? That's fine. How's all this? You're okay? You're okay. Cast remover's okay. Fab. What about this? Right, this could probably do with being replaced. We're due an earthquake, I feel. Oh my goodness. Quick, shit. I was thinking send him home before it registers as a death in our hospital. Oh, what if we fail this level just because I've killed too many people? Oh, but look. Oh, should we just stop building? Because look, we've almost completed the level. Almost completed the level. At the same time, I think I am, all the same, going to get rid of the cardio room and rebuild it. I think we are going to do that. Diagnosis, cardio. There it is. Brand new cardio. Lovely. See, look, we've almost completed this level. So I don't think I'm going to worry about things too much. We're sort of there, really. With what we've done here, and it's pretty clean and all the rest of it. We've got people in our ward. Look, we've got him in our ward and him in our ward, and he's just come to the ward, and surgery's going. Oh, I mean, it's just fantastic. People having their X-rays done. Look, brilliant, brilliant. It's going really well. Shall we watch somebody get scanned? Should we do that? Should we do that? Should we do that? Should we watch them get scanned? Here comes our doctor. Which doctor is this? Who are you? Poglet. Oh, it's our new psychiatrist. Lovely. He's very happy, look. He's starting to get tired, but he's perfectly okay. And do you know, we trained him up really well because he had just a tiny bit of green, didn't we? We've trained him up pretty well. And they get training as they work as well, so eventually they automatically become consultants. And when they're consultants, that's when they can start training other interns and stuff. There we go. So that's the scanner machine. I mean, he has fractured bones. We can see that. But apparently there's different types of fractured bones, and you've got to make sure that they're treating it for the correct type of fractured bones. Another thing that we never really look at is our research department, because you can actually control quite a lot of research with this. Can you see? So we've actually completed all of the equipment for this level, because there's loads more rooms that you can unlock. We just haven't got to that far ahead in the game, you know. But I really quite enjoy heriitis. All of our diagnosis equipment. So we're still working on drug. So we can, oh look, and we're not actually allocated all of our research. I should probably check that out. But look, Simpleton is complete. Yeah. Congratulations. We at the Ministry are very impressed by your hospital running abilities. You are certainly a golden boy. Thanks very much. So you'd be paid a salary. Oh yes, so slightly tougher job. I mean, that one was pretty tough, I felt. So we've got Festering-On-The-Wold Hospital for just shy of 90,000 doubloons. Yes, I'll take the job. Thank you very much. Woo! Festering-On-The-Wold. What a lovely name. What a charming name. Right, so here we are. Use all your knowledge to set up a smooth, well-run hospital which makes a healthy profit and can deal with anything the sickly public can throw at it. You'll need to be aware that the atmosphere around here is particularly good at carrying germs and infections. Unless you keep your institution scrupulously clean, you could be facing a series of epidemics among the patients. Make sure you earn yourself 150,000 doubloons and that your hospital is worth 140,000. Now, this... what we're going to do, I mean, this is pretty much where the game, oh, we're already on slowest, where the game starts to get pretty serious. It's going to throw, I think, epidemics at you, regardless of how good your hospital is at this point. However, the epidemics don't have to be horrific if you're building things well, and we have also been having problems with staff needing bonuses all the time and that, so it's time to get to grips. I can't get away with small little rooms anymore. I need to start doing things better. So here we are. We're going to start with am I going to put that, should I put that here? I think we'll put that here. This is our GP's office. And we're going to have lots of windows. Lots of windows help keep the staff happy. We're going to put the desk here because, and the filing cabinet right next to him, because of course he will get out of that chair and go to the filing cabinet, generally between each patient. So we're going to want that to be a nice, smooth, easy process. That's the shortest walk we can make it. It has to be on this side of the desk. And we're going to put the chairs now right by the doors, so the patients come straight in and sit down and can be dealt with instantly. And we are now going to be getting even more picky, and should put a couple of plants in, and we're going to and by that I mean we are going to only allow consultants now. See, he's brilliant. Look at him. You don't get much better than that. We're only going to have consultants in here now. I've got it on very, very slow, so we've got plenty of time to talk about all the things that are going on. We're going to employ him. He's like a dream doctor. If we can make him a consultant, then we are laughing, right? And him, he's also a consultant. So we're going to, there are beginning doctors. Yes, we do need handymen, there is no doubt. We want decent staff only now. If there's no decent staff, then I'm not bothering. Let's get our reception desk going. Do you know, I might get a couple of reception desks. Let's see, I wonder, or shall we only put one down? Do you know, we might only put one down. Yeah, we'll put one down. That's fine. And a plant and fire extinguisher. Now, I did look up fire extinguishers. Actually, what happened is I managed to find the manual for this game. I know. Imagine. And fire extinguishers denote safety. So if a VIP sees fire extinguishers in the corridors and in rooms, he considers it a safe hospital, right? Staff also feel safer with fire extinguishers around. With fire extinguishers around. Now, another thing is that fire extinguishers do help reduce the chance of machinery from blowing up, and they stack, so you can have multiple fire extinguishers in with a piece of machinery to help reduce the chances of it blowing up. I mean, isn't that fantastic? So we're going to be doing a bunch of that, but there's no machinery in these rooms, so one fire extinguisher just makes staff feel safe, right? And we're happy with that. What's the best? Wow, these nurses, not the best, are they? Pharmacy tends to be the most common thing that will heal them, make them better. So right next to the GP's office, I think is a really good move here. A general diagnosis is probably going to be worth having as well. Nice big rooms, lots of windows. We're going to keep that theme going. So now, because this is actually a bigger room, we might put a couple of radiators in here, like that, and plants. There we go. Nice rooms. Nice rooms. So a general diagnosis. Now, toilets. Another thing that I'm doing here is making sure that we have nice, large corridors. Germs fester in tiny little cramped corridors. So we are now working towards not having cramped corridors. I'm going to put some toilets here. Yarps. Now, we're not going to put windows in the toilets because I don't know about you. That seems a little bit weird to me. Right, I think that was. Could we get 5 toilets in there? I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, we can do some sinks, maybe like this. And then, is that? Yes, look at that. Right, so I'd like a couple of bins probably. A plant radiator, fire extinguisher, smashing. Let's put try and put a radiator a bit more central. Yes, put a bin there and there. Woo! So we got our toilets. Very important. Yes, placing windows makes the rooms brighter and improves the spirit of your staff. Indeed. Indeed. Now, where are we? So, also, psychiatric. Very important. Very important. And we're going to just try and make these rooms a little bit more smooth running as well. So what we've sort of created here is a nice sort of diagnosis room. Do you see? Pretty nice diagnosis area, not room, area. Okay. Now the doctor again goes to the bookcase quite a lot in between patients. So we'll give him that. Beautiful. Now, and you see with time on the slowest, we've got loads of time to build this hospital. Loads of time. Let's see. So, what we're going to do here, we will be speeding up, don't worry. Guess at kill, we're going to keep quite high now. We've been killing a lot of people. I don't like it. So we're actually going to be racking this right up now. And I'd like staff to go to the staff rooms sooner when they're getting tired. I think that would be really good. I think we could do with upping the heat. Fantastic. I think I'm going to buy this. Over here, we are going to be building our staff facilities. Now, because there's a reason. There is a reason. One, I want really big staff facilities. Look at this staff room. These staff rooms are crazy. But there's a very frustrating thing about epidemics, right? Which I'll tell you about a bit later. Let's do this for now, otherwise I won't be able to concentrate. And I'll make a complete hash of everything. That should do it, right? That should do it. Yeah, pool tables. Lots of entertainment for them. Lots of places to sort of hang out. Let's stick that up here. Put a radiator up there. I'll put a radiator here. I'll put a radiator here. Let's put the video games in before we do the plants. Perfect. And plants. This seems to be the open area, so let's just go nuts with plants. So we've got a nice big staff area. Now training is going to start becoming paramount, right? Training. So something I'd like to start straight away, if I can, is training up that doctor that we saw. Can we get? I'd like to get yes. That doctor, yes, that doctor that had all the skills. Did you see? He had all the skills, which is very exciting in my book. Now they also go and point to the skeletons a lot, don't they? In the middle of class. See, he's not gonna. No. How is he not fitting in any of those locations? That's weird. It's weird. There. Right. So, oops. Not that one. This one. So, no. Wow. Okay, because they move very slowly in the classroom. They walk around very slowly indeed. So you want to try and keep things relatively close to the door, right, we say. Now, Bookcases. What is going on in this room? Why can't I put... There's nothing blocking these bookcases. Yeah, it won't... I have no idea what the malfunction is here. Bookcases are so important in training rooms, but for whatever reason, this is just not playing ball. It's just not playing cricket. It's just not cricket. It's sort of a bit. Why is this whole half of the room unusable? I don't understand. Oh my god. Because they couldn't get around any of the chairs. Is that really what was going on there? I think it was, you know. They're saying, well, they can't get to this part of the room. This is an outrage. Right, let's pick that up. Get rid of this bin. Yeah, bookcases are very good for their moods and how fast they learn. I would really like, though, you see, 4 chairs in here, and it's just not letting me. This is very frustrating. Give me... I want 4 chairs in here. What? It needs to be a bigger room, doesn't it? Right, well, 3 it is then.
Please do not litter the hospital.
No, don't litter the hospital. Yeah, this is... because this is becoming wholly frustrating. So we'll go with 3 then. I guess. Research can come later. It's quite expensive. We're running out of money. Let's have a look at our stuff. So right, we've got this guy. Now, this guy, he's the dream, right? He's the dream. Imagine getting in loads of staff and training them up to have all the skills. A hospital full of consultants in all the skills. Madness. I mean, I would say that research is not completely necessary. These 2, though. Oh, yeah. You know, because once you've got your researchers, they just stay researching all the time. They don't actually leave the research department. So you can put a couple of, even I would say, researchers at doctor level in the research department, which will go here, and that would be fine. I mean, that really would be fine. Right, have we got any more? Oh, you know what? He's pretty good, isn't he? Let's put him on rubbish detail. What else? Who else have we got here? Oh my god, he is amazing. So this guy we're going to put on machines. Not that we haven't yet, but we will. And he is also incredibly talented, and we're going to put his talents to watering the plants. Well done, Petzil, right? So we've got 1 doctor now. Unfortunately, he's a surgeon, not a psychiatrist. We could do with probably a psychiatrist in here, but I don't want a bad one. I really don't want a bad one, so I think we're going to have to wait for that. Now, these are quite good doctors, but his staff ability is sort of mid-range. He is never going to learn all the skills before becoming a consultant. Once they hit consultancy, they leave and they won't go back into training. So not much we can do about that. Right, let's get some radiators down. All right, because patients are going to want to sit down, aren't they? Let's get some drinks machines. We'll put one here. We'll stick one here. There. And there. Will it go there? Yes, it will. Brilliant. Now, a whole bunch of benches. So let's put some outside there. Some outside here. Now we want... consultants are very fast moving. So we really want this hospital to be full of consultants. We're not messing about anymore. And training up consultants is a hell of a lot cheaper than employing consultants up front. That is a thing. Right, that's good. And then, oh, shall we see about maybe some more fire extinguishers? We might be able to get bonuses on being a safer hospital. I mean, that's always nice. Let's put a fire extinguisher there as well. And a bunch of plants. Make it bright and airy. Make everybody think, oh, this is a fresh hospital. We like being here. This is so lovely. We want to come here all of the time. They need really a good 2 to be able to walk unhindered by objects, I would say. So, you know, I'm keen to not mess with that too much. They are here at their own risk, truth be told. We could probably, this is such a big corridor, we can probably actually just get some of those down there as well, which does reduce it somewhat, but I think that'll be okay. This is quite a nice large area, so I think we're probably okay. What we're going to do now is go back to normal game speed. Now there are going to be parts where, let's open hospital. There are going to be parts where we will have to slow it down for epidemics and stuff like that, because otherwise this level will blow up in my face, and they will throw epidemics at you regardless of how good your hospital is. So, you know, and I'm not very good at dealing with epidemics without slowing the game right down. If you can deal with epidemics on normal speed, then good for you, but I'm not one of them. So we're now waiting for patients to come to a beautiful hospital. These trees remind me of some of the foliage you used to get in Theme Park. I like Theme Park. Theme Park, also by Bullfrog. Great game. Great game. I do have it. Probably won't play it though. Hey guys, probably won't play it. Yes, the plants are thriving. Yes, lots of hospitals, competing hospitals are opening. Actually, we can't open research yet. That is a bit of an annoyance. Because I kind of want to. At the beginning of each month, staff refresh. So, you know, if you remember or if you need staff, that is the time to do it. So here we can see that this is going to run quite efficiently now. He's in the door, he goes there and back down again. It's a nice, oh look, and he's instantly gone into the pharmacy for his cure. So he came in. Oh, and that's another thing about consultants, is that your patients won't need to go through the diagnosis process for so long. Most of the time a consultant will be able to know what is wrong with them on the first GP visit. So in that case, this guy went straight into the GP's office, straight for his cure, job's a good one. And because they move fast, people are seen really quickly. So, you know, now that we've got training and we're getting into later levels, I don't want to see anything but consultants in these rooms. The team has discovered a new condition. It is infectious laughter. So he needs a psychiatrist now, and while we do have the psychiatrist, he is dealing in training. So what I would really like is to not have to keep pulling him out of training, but it looks like we might have to. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to micromanage this process for a while, because we need the money to come in, because we're spending quite a lot of money at the minute on these doctors. So I don't really want to employ more doctors if I don't have to at the moment. So what's this? Your team has discovered new conditions, spare ribs. Well, we're not going to be building, send them home, because we're not going to be building an operating theatre anytime soon. It's a shame, but money is a factor at the moment. We need people that we can cure with the pharmacy and psychology department. What I would also say is that you start unlocking loads and loads of diagnosis rooms, and when you've got consultants in here, you're probably not going to need all of these diagnosis rooms if you're concerned about how much you're spending on these rooms or space in your hospital. Oh my god. So what I would say is that So what I would say, it's going to take him longer to make him a consultant in this way. So what I would say is that, what was I talking about? Oh yes, really you're interested in when we start getting to scanners and x-rays. Maybe the ultra scanner, not necessary. So it's worth building an x-ray and a scanner, I would say. And maybe the ultra scanner. But cardiogram and stuff at this sort of level of the game, probably not. This is turning into a bit of a joke, isn't it? But we need the money. So we're just going to have to sort of manage the situation. But it'll take this other guy much longer to become a consultant if I'm doing this all the time. But you see how quickly he is dealing with them, to be fair. He is dealing with them really quick. But yes, let's hope that we can get a psychologist on board, because shall we just we could oh no, now I'm in debt. I was thinking we could micromanage him, but then I had no money. An emergency, so 6 people with bloaty head. Well, we can't do this. I probably can build the clinic. Yes, I can, but I haven't built the clinic. So, problematic. And we're already sort of like wildly over budget here. I could do with letting some staff go. But I really could. And once this guy is a consultant, we would be able to let one of these guys go, I would say. But in addition to that, I must be on an operating theatre. You're going to have to go home. Sorry. Kidney beans.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
If only he was a psychologist, he'd be able to whiz to and from this situation. But as it stands, we are constantly interrupting this guy, this is not ideal. That's what we said. Let's can we have another look through these guys? No. I suppose now I could employ this terrible psychologist and micromanage him. I suppose I could do that. But I'm a bit concerned though that he will kill people because he's so rubbish at his job. Like, his staff ability levels is not great. Right, so he'd like to come and visit. Yes, here, have an invitation. Do come along. I don't like this guy. I'm not happy with you at all. What's his name? Okay, Richson. We don't want to forget about him. We're micromanaging this idiot. Yes, we are. And the staff are going to start getting tired and they're going to want to go away soon. And we'll absolutely have to start replacing them with the one that's in currently training. Because I only want consultants in here. If he came anywhere near this room, I'd freak out. It's true, I would. Deal with it. Oh wow, look at him. See, he's pretty good. So if there are some amazing people here, but we can't really afford them, and none of them are psychologists at all. Right, I think what we might do, because we're losing money here on Bloaty Head, shall we take out a loan and build that clinic? I think we might, you know. I'm going to build that clinic. Nice big clinic. Now this is going to be our first one with a machine in it, so I'm going to put probably 3 fire extinguishers in there. Can't have too many. Lots of fire extinguishers. I want people to feel nice and safe. There we go. And what is this? You want a pay rise? Now, let's see here. We're going to put a drinks machine back here, a radiator, a bench, and a fire extinguisher. That's what we're going to do. Let's put the drinks machine here, put the bench right next door. That'll do. That'll do. There we go. What are they? Oh, you really need somebody. Okay, so we're having a bit of a problem here. Right, you're good. You're good. So what, you want to go into general diagnosis? And what are you queuing for? GP's office, right, that's fine. He's doing his thing. That was nice and quick, right? That was nice and quick. I think so. So let's put him back in the GP's office, because look, they're building up. Because he had a rest. Nightmare! That's what a rest will do. And now all this money we could be making.
Nurse required in pharmacy.
No decent psychologists. The nurse required. The nurse is required now. How is she doing? You know what? She's doing pretty good. That'll do. Let's put her back. Send them home. There's going to be no operating theatre for a while, which is a bit of a nightmare because we're taking out that loan. We're still losing money. The doctors are costing too much money, frankly. See this? Can you deal with that? Thank you. Brilliant. Okay. You're starting to earn your keep a little bit, but I do hate you. Richson. I do hate you with a burning passion. I want a better psychologist. So, what's going on here? Hardly anyone has to stand in your hospital. The patients would be pleased about that. Hells yeah. So yes, what I was saying is that nice big open corridors is actually really great for keeping the spread of disease down. Another good idea is if you don't have as much room and you are dealing with walkways like this, it's worth then having an area like this that you don't build a room in and making this all seating so they don't have to go too far to sit down, but they can at least sit down. Your team has discovered... Oh, send patients home. We don't have that. We don't have the research department or anything. It's a complete nightmare. Oh my god. Right, I didn't realise. There's somebody sitting there waiting. A floaty head. Oh, now he's buggered off. Wait, you've gone to the toilet. Damn it. I didn't realise. Do you want to clean this up?
Doctor required in GP's office.
Oh my god. Is he taking another break? But we're losing loads of money. I don't have time for this. You're going to have to go into the GP's office. Yes, you are. What are you doing?
Doctor required in inflator room.
You are not going into the GP's office, sunshine.
Doctor required in general diagnosis.
But he can certainly deal with this situation, I would have thought. Yeah. You can deal with that, right? Totally can deal with that. Our reputation is going up nicely. I wish our money was doing the same, to be honest. No, although I would love to, cycling. I mean, that would be an amazing thing. Right, any new doctors that are... Where was that? Oh my god, did he really go that fast? He did. He must have been a good un. He must have been a good one. Right. Right, you are getting pretty unhappy. Would you like to go and rest? Who was training? I just don't know anymore. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. But we need to keep him processing. We need to keep a consultant processing people here as quickly as possible because of the money. We're spending far too much money on doctors at the moment. I think I am going to sack this guy because we are losing money. And we do have a good psychologist. Yeah, so what I might do is leave the psychiatrist doing that. And we'll get this guy, so that he's happy again. We'll get this guy in training. There we go. We'll do it this way around. This isn't much, but why didn't I think about this before? Jesus, I'm such a tool. And we'll get this doctor to do everything. Yeah. I can't afford to build it. What do you think I am? Made of money? I'm not. Right, okay. So we're interested, in cure another 281 patients, and you've cured enough to win this level. Well, brilliant. I think we're a long way away from winning this level, to be honest. Yep. But our money losses should be improving, right? Because we're saving money on that dude, and we've started to get people coming in at a fair old pace. No bloated heads kicking about. We've got a slack tongue that's just come in. We can't research at the moment. Let's see. I'm not very good at managing money in this game. I'm not. Yeah, I can't do slack tongue. I'm sorry, I can't. I wish I could. Let's just double check. I don't think I can. No, because I don't have a research department, and the research department's really expensive. Look at this, 5 grand. you know, and I've already got a 10 grand loan. And nobody really to work in the research department at the moment. Right, so he's now going to rush off. Look how fast consultants move. He's going to rush off now, deal with this guy. I mean, they're just so good, consultants. You know,
Doctor required in GP's office.
they are worth their weight in gold and so much cheaper if you train them. So much cheaper if you train them, which is what we're doing with this guy. So, mind you, it's quite expensive. But that's because, look, he knows all the things. He knows all the things. So imagine, but look, he's still cheaper than this guy. And then if we get in juniors or something and train them up, again, they'll be a lot cheaper than even this guy. I'm not sure if we'll get that far in this level, but it's a good practice to get into. Training becomes a massive money saver for the best doctors. I mean, it's almost like a game breaker, really, where you've got all your doctors, consultants in every skill, and earning next to nothing. It's the way forwards, peeps. It's the way forwards at this game, I'm telling you.
Attending psychiatry, please.
Can we clean up this banana skin? I'm not happy about this banana skin. I don't want to see this banana skin. We're trying to keep this hospital painfully clean, so when epidemics hit, because they will on this level, regardless of how good your hospital is, I want them to be in nice low levels. Indeed I do. Look at our rep! Why have we got no money? Oh my god, the doctors are so expensive. It is so expensive. We're working on it though. We're working on it. It's a slow start. I'm terrified of epidemics. That's the problem, because you get a couple of epidemics wrong and you can be 60,000 doubloons in debt in a blink of an eye and fail your prison. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be so careful, so careful. Anyway, we're in the Hall of Fame. It's nice. I like being in the Hall of Fame. And what have we got going on here? So look how many people we've cured, and we haven't killed anybody. We're going to get a nice bonus for that. Our value's pretty good. Look at ours. That can't be right. That can't be right. Let's see here. Oh, look, all these black are you serious? So very few people have come to your hospital this year. To make money, your institute needs paying sufferers. I know. So we lost reputation for that. Your hospital has failed to achieve a decent value. It's because we've not built enough, right? So more reputation here. And your handymen have not maintained your machinery very well. There's only like one machine, and I think it's been used once. I mean, seriously? Oh, look, it says you total loser. That's nice. So marvellous. Your hospital wins an award for building the best reputation during the last year. Right, well, we've just lost it all in these. But great, 4 grand cash. Inspectors note that your hospital is very clean. Clean hospitals are safe hospitals. Keep up the good work. So we've actually gained a bit of reputation there. Thank you very much. What's this? Please accept this Bullfrog Award for the highest reputation in the last year in any hospital. Enjoy it. You've earned it. More cash. And the Life Goes On Corporation presents you with this trophy for achieving no deaths whatsoever in the last year. 6,000 doubloons. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not check out one of my delectable videos available? Feel free to come stalk me on social media and be sure to share this video with friends so even more may watch my schizwa. See you next time, peeps.